Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Elle and today we're starting a new series on my channel. I am currently going through all of my eyeshadow palettes and tallying up how many of each shadow I have. So we're gonna start with the boring one today, but it's the one I have so far the most of. So this is gonna be a longer video. Go grab a snack, grab something to drink, and yeah, we're gonna dupe that color. Today we're gonna talk about the whites, creams, off-whites, you know, the shadow you set your eyeshadow base with. And if I have tallied up correctly, I have either 35 or 36 in my collection currently. So yeah, normally I would go through maybe 3 to 4 each year, but now that I only set above the colored shadows, I don't think I will go through more than one per year from now on. So if I have 36, then I have 36 years worth of cream eyeshadows. So yeah, I'm turning 24, so I would be 60 before all of my cream eyeshadow that I currently have in my collection would be done. That's crazy. So by that, I will go through all of them. I will of course swatch all of them, and let's see what happens, shall we? So first up we have my Buxom White Russian palette. This one has of course a cream. This is just a stunning neutral everyday palette. This shade is called Take a Dip, and it's actually really pretty. The formula of this palette from Buxom is really good. I haven't tried anything else from Buxom, but yeah, that one fits me like a glove. Then of course we have the new Urban Decay Cyber palette. We have the shade AI, the first one right here. Yeah, it's right there. You can't see it. That one is even closer to my skin tone. So then I have actually all 4 of my smaller ABH palettes. First up is the Norvina. This one has the shade Beige right there. This one is kind of more yellow toned than the others, which I don't mind. It's not gonna show any difference too much. Then we have Riviera. This one is a white one. Oh yes, base. This one is called Sails, and yeah, that one is a white. Oh sorry, I actually do prefer whites like this. Then of course Soft Glam. I'm currently working on hitting pan on Tempera. I did finish up the Modern Renaissance palette last year, and that palette also had Tempera in it. That is right there. That's really pretty, and I would wish that ABH actually created Tempera as a single. Amrezy palette. This one is, I would use this to set my lid. This is the shade Wasted. There is no other use for it in my opinion. So there's that one. Then we have, of course, the Sigma Untamed palette. We have the shade Docile right there. You would have seen me use this shadow quite a good few times in the 3 Looks 1 palette I did with this one. And it's right there. Again, that one is more of a yellow based shadow. Then we have my 2 Huda Beauty 9-pan palettes. First up, the Sand Haze palette. If you don't want any spoilers, look away. But this one right here is, it's more, this one is really on the yellow side. Like really kind of more orangey. So that one is nice for the summertime. Then we have the Nude light one. We have the middle shade right there. These ones doesn't have any names. And this one is really pretty as well. Right there. Then I do have this NYX Full Throttle quad in the shade Stunner. Again, right up here. This one is again more on the yellow side, but I don't mind. We have the ABA, no, not the ABH, the H&M Aubergine Dream 9-pan palette, and this one is right there. And this one has a really good dip. I should just use this one a little bit more. It's more of a white again, but I do prefer the whites actually. Then we have the Revolution Forever Flawless Ice palette, and we have the shade Frostbite, which is this one right there. This one is a shimmer, just to clarify that. Again, more of the yellow toned shade, but yeah, I don't mind. You can tell the one from the Huda Beauty Sand Haze is currently the deepest one, but most of them are pretty good. Of course, the Juvia's Place Nomad palette. Again, this one doesn't have any names, but this guy right here. Oh, and this one is kind of like the Huda Beauty one right here, actually. It's more of a deeper one, so it's better for the summertime. Beauty Bay Evolve 42 color palette. I have picked out 5 of the 7 in the top row right here. Even though all of them are called base, but we have number 1. Really pretty right there. We have, did I pick number 2? I think so. Number 2 right there. That's again more of the yellow undertone. Number 3, even more yellow, but still working. Number That's even more yellow. But again, then we're skipping number 5 because it's too deep for me, and then we're going to number 6, which again is yellow, but I'm always covering that place up with a shiny highlight anyways, so that's really yellow. That's almost like a banana powder. But yeah, number 5 and 7 are too deep to be a base color. They are more of a transition shade for me. Next one up is the Beauty Bay and Naked Tutorials palette. We have the shade Basic Truth right here. I have my nail imprinted on that one, so that one is really nice. I have used it a few times already. Then we have Made by Mitchell Feet on the Ground, the shade Salt Bay right up here. This is a palette I need to do a video on. I feel like it's the perfect fall palette. It's kind of a not too bright of a white like that one, but it's a white. And then we have, of course, the Head in the Clouds palette from Made by Mitchell, and the shade is called Walter. This top one right here. Again, this one is more of a true white, so you can see the difference right there. This one is more true white, and this one is a off-white base. Then we do have the Urban Decay Stoned Vibes palette in the shade Good Karma, top one right here. I really do love this palette. I bought it on a really good sale. They only had a few more in my store, so that one is really nice. That really blended out to nothing. Natasha Denona Glam. I'm the transition shade right here. It's more of a gray, but it works all the same. Right there. Then we have Natasha Denona Biba palette in the shade Tusk right down here. If you're wondering why I'm missing 2 shades, they are in my magnetic palettes in Project Pans, so that's why. Really pretty shade going right there. Again, this one is of the darker, but it's an okay one for the summertime for me. KVD Edge of Reality eyeshadow palette. We have the shade Illusion right down here. This palette is not talked about enough, in my opinion. This is so darn stunning. So yes, somebody please hype this one up some more right there, because this one is awesome. Where to put it? Right here maybe? Yeah, it's... I'm wearing one of my knitted sweaters today, so I'm hoping I don't get any makeup on it. Revolution Forever Flawless Timeless Fantasy. This one is newer to my collection. We have 2 in here. We have Sophisticated right up here and Redefined down there. This one is of course more of a yellow toned, and this one is more of a gray toned. So there we have sophisticated and redefined. So yeah, those are barely showing, but they are nice for that purpose. Kaleidos, the Escape Pod. We have one in here. It's the shade Lo-Fi right there. It's again more on the yellow side, but that is working. Really pretty. Of course, we have the Huda Beauty Mercury Retrograde palette in the shade Momentum, right down there. Again, really pretty. There we go. We have Lethal Cosmetics, the After Dark palette, and the shade is called Frequency. It's just this white right here. Really, really pretty white. Where to put it? Let's go right here. That's a stunning white shade. We have Beige Cosmetics Passion in Paris. We have the shade Champs Élysées. I did not take French, so please don't come for me when I try to pronounce those names. It does look much darker in the pan than it does on the eyes. I will just put it on top right there. Like, that is not dark at all. Then I do have 3 in my Jeffree Star single palette. Those 2 right here come from the Cremated palette, and the last one is the shade Your Majesty from the Bloodlust. So first up we have the shade Casket Ready. Just a nice shade. Second one is Burial Gown. I cannot speak. That one is more of a yellow undertoned white. And then there's the last one right there. So 1, 2, and 3. So these are all, I'm pretty sure these are all of the white, nude, beigey lid setting colors in my collection. As I said, I'm currently working on the one from the Soft Glam palette, Tempera, and I should really work on the one in here because it's really close to hitting pan. So yeah, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34. I'm missing one. But which one am I missing? I am missing one. Oh yeah, from the BH Cosmetics Flower Power palette, we have the shade Chill right here. That is the one I'm missing. Yes. And it's right up here. So I do actually have, that's 35, I think, 36, 35. I do have a Jeffree Star shadow in my Franken bronzer, the Hula Franken bronzer, and then I do have one from NYX in another Franken bronzer, so I do have 2 more, but I cannot show them because they're Frankened already. So yeah, here we go, my arm full of white, off-white, nude, beigey colors. I do prefer my whites like this one, or that one, or that one, or these 3 right here, but I'm not picky. So yeah, this was my introduction for this video or this series. I will be doing at least 1 color each month, maybe 2, maybe 3, depending on how many open days I have for these types of videos. I hope you enjoyed, and I'm planning on doing maybe blacks next time. I think that could be fun, but we shall see. I hope you enjoyed, and I hope I will see you again in the next video. Bye!